Number 16, the population of Greenville increased by 7% from 2015 to 2016. If the 2016 population is K times the 2015 population, what is the value of K? All right, so from 2015 to 2016, it went up, it increased by 7%. The number is 7% greater. So we're saying 2016 is, right, when we see is in a word problem, a lot of times that's where an equal sign goes. So my 2016, I'm going to write it as an equation. The 2016 population is K times the 2015 population. What is K? So what do I need to multiply that 2015 population by to get to the 2016 population? And look at my answers. Look at these and think of them in terms of percent, because we're told it increased by 7%. So what do all these represent? This is 7/100ths, which is the same as 7%. That's my first option. My second one, 0.7, is the same as 0.70 or 70/100ths, which is 70%. Percent is hundredths. Our third one is 1.07, which is 107 hundredths, or 107%. And then our last one, 1.7, is 170 hundredths, or 170%. So which of these numbers could I insert into here and get this increase? I'm going to think about this two different ways, one using variables and one using real numbers. So I'm going to start with the real numbers. Let's say that the population in 2015 was 100. If it increased by 7%, that means you take 7% of 100 and add it to that 100. So we can say it's 100 plus 7% of 100. All right, so 7% of 100, I'm going to zoom out, give myself a little more room here. 7% of 100 is 7. So 100 plus 7 is 107. And we get 7% of 100, in case this is a reminder here, we multiply 100 times 7%, which is 0.07. So 100 times 0.07 is how we calculate 7% of 100. All right, so I know my 2015 population, I said it was 100. My 2016 population is 107. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to plug those numbers in. My 2016 population is 107. My 2015 population is 100. So if I want to solve for K, it's K times 100. So I need to divide by 100. I need to undo that, what's been done to K. So I'm going to divide by 100 on each side. I just have K on the right and on the left. 107 divided by 100 is 1.07. And that is my answer. That's C. Okay, K is 1.07. Another way you can look at this, and neither of these ways is right or wrong. If you are in a math class, a teacher is likely going to tell you which of these ways to use. Like, no, you can't use real numbers. You have to use variables. You have to do it this way. You have to do it that way. The SAT, it doesn't matter how you get the answer. Aside from cheating, obviously. I'm not saying cheating's okay. Come on. Come on. I feel like as soon as I said that, I'm like, oh, I think someone could put words in my mouth for that. It means if we use real numbers, if we use variables, if we use our graphing calculator to do calculations, any of these methods is acceptable. We do not have to show our work. We are not counted on how we got to the answer if it was done a proper method. Okay, so we know 1.07 is our answer. Let's look at this. And actually, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do the same sort of thing of 2016 population and 2015 population. And I think understanding this is important because sometimes it's not the easiest thing to plug in real numbers for it. All right, so let's go back and look at the top. It was 100 plus 7% of 100, or 100 times 0.07. What if I didn't know the population? I didn't know what it was. It was an unknown. That's going to be, I'm going to refer to this population, it's the unknown, as X. 1X. Then what is 7% of that? What is 7% of X? X times 0.07, or 0, erase that, 0.07x. And if I add those together, I get 1.07x. Leave that there. Okay. 1.07x. Remember, that X is the population in 2015. I'm representing that by X. So the population in 2016 is that original population plus 7% of the population. There's where that 1.07 comes from. It is 100% of the original population plus 7% more. That is 107%, which if we write that as a decimal is 1.07. That's where that comes from. And that's why it works every single time, regardless of what that starting population is. And you can even look at it, again, if you looked at it in another way here, saying if my 2015 population is X and my 2016 population is 1.07 times X, okay, down here, my 2015 population is X and my 2016 population is 1.07 times X. What is K? I divide both sides by X, since X is being multiplied on both sides. And what am I left with? 1.07 equals K. Okay, so that's the math that's going on. So if you are familiar enough with how percentages work, that you can do it one of these methods, either by plugging stuff in and solving for K, or by just looking up here and going, okay, it's 100% of the 2015. Let me kind of write that under there, make this a little clearer. So if it's, there we go. If it's 100% of that 2015 population plus 7% more to get to the 2016 population is 107% of the original population, or 1.07 times that original population. However you want to look at this, however you get to the right answer, use what makes the most sense. The answer is C, 1.07. Hey guys, it's Alyssa, and if you're looking for more SAT or PSAT help, go to mathwithalyssa.com. There you can get over 25 hours of test prep. This is for both math and reading and writing, both sections. They also come with practice questions, downloadable study guides, and more. Links to everything are in the description down below. Leave me a comment if you have any questions about this video or any suggestions for future videos. I'm all ears. And if this video was helpful or useful in any way, please let the algorithm know about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye. And I think I slapped my leg because that's something you do. Why did I slap my leg? Why am I slapping my leg as I'm talking? Who knows? I don't know.